What's up everyone, I'm VCi Gaming and welcome to episode 2 of my Oxygen Not Included playthrough for the agricultural upgrade. And I have a question for you. Are you hungry? Well, I hope you are, because today's episode will be all about food. So I personally love how the food works in this game. It's going to take dirt and water and turn into food. So that's pretty much like the American fast food industry if you ask me. What's going on? Kill the hatch. Priority 9 attack. I'm not one for saving hatches. Here's the proof. Bye hatch. You have the basic foods and then you get into more advanced farming techniques later down the line. It's really cool. Well, let's go. Alright, so basically, first things first, real quick, I have to cancel this sweep because my duplicants are already stressed because of the water accident we had last episode. But we're over that, right? I am going to mop this up just a little bit because this guy is going to get really stressed really fast. He's literally running on a mouse wheel, half in water, so that's never a good thing. As far as food goes, the first source of food we're going to have is mush bars. Now, they do have some rations. They don't last too long, so I'm going to cut out a little bit of a cubby hole here to put the microbe musher in. Now, the reason I'm putting it here and not up here where it's already dug out is because of the water down here. I kind of want to have it as close to this as possible so that they have less travel time. Okay, you know what? Let's dig this little bit out just because it's kind of annoying my OCD. And I actually need batteries real quick here as well because when they're sleeping, oxygen is not going to get produced because this won't have any power. So let's put that in. Yeah, that should be good. I do want to set this to a priority of 6 so it gets done before everything else. And then we go to food, microbe musher, and we'll place that right here. Now, you'll see throughout the entire playthrough of this game, I'm leaving one space on the end of each of the ladders. That's for statues and decor reasons, which we'll be getting into soon once I kind of get the computers and stuff set up. Now, mush bars is going to take dirt and water and turn into food. So that's pretty much like the American fast food industry if you ask me. So I guess this isn't too far-fetched, right? Except they're on an asteroid. That's for another discussion. Frankie the cook is making the first mush bar. So yeah, I guess they're kind of just going to be doing power now. I guess I can kind of start digging out to the side of the map. I just don't want to bump into like anything like chlorine gas because that's really kind of a pain. I will put out this platform here just so it's kind of there. Yeah, see, our rations are getting a little bit. We're up to 10,000 kilocalories now because we have a mush bar. So, oh, what's going on? Is the oxygen not good? It is getting a little bleak down here. I guess opening up this space would be kind of wise. So, yeah, I guess it's a win-win by doing that. There's a lot of oxygen down here. 1799.9 grams, so it's a high concentration of oxygen. Actually, you know what? Cutting through this might be the wisest decision, so I guess I'll kind of do that first. Oh, look at nails go. Oh, yeah. Loving the mush bars. Okay. I am up to 64 stress already, and that's because we had this accident up here. So I'm going to put in a massage table, even though I don't normally like doing it this early. I think it's kind of necessary in this build right here. I'm just going to put that right there, right? And then we'll hook it up with electrical cord. Now, this circuit is getting close to being maxed out. It still has the potential for maybe a couple more items like this. You know, I'm going to keep the max stress at 30. So they'll do this. The stress will come down, which is really, really cool. What was I doing? Because I actually forgot. I'm going to have to put in computers now. So let's go to stations. Put in the research station. You know what? Do we put that on this level? I almost want to put it here because these eventually get taken out after you do all the research. They're kind of useless after you do the research, so I'll put them on this level because eventually I'm going to have a line coming through each one of these floors. And we have a duplicant. Let's see what kind of skill set we have for them. Medicine, creativity, learning, nothing that I really want. This guy can't build, but he has +1 in construction somehow. Kind of doesn't make sense. I'm guessing since strength is only skill that you can't be taught, as far as I know, I guess I'll get them because they have +5 to it already, so they can pretty much learn the rest of the stuff. And I kind of want to have this battery threshold at 100%. You know, let's make this... see, I don't want to get into that priority 9. Let's make it priority 6, though. Because once these batteries are 100% full, they'll do other stuff, even if it's priority 5. Now, as far as jobs, who is our... Now, I picked out a fast learner out of our first 3. I think it was Max. So now, these are going to get built. So Max is only going to be able to get massages. And he's only going to be able to dig and do research. So this stuff will get out of the way right away. So let's just start at the top. I'm going to blow through this stuff as fast as possible. So it doesn't really matter what order I do them in. And I will make this a priority 9 for him, just so he always kind of does it. I really just want to get this out of the way, because it's kind of a waste of electricity in the beginning of the game. Other than the fact that you do need it, I don't actually see why it's here. Okay, so we have some oxalite here, that's good. Cycle 6, our stress is still high, but that's going to change. Oxygen is pumping overnight, that's always a good thing. We're not going to die from suffocation. Yeah, you know what, let's kind of build this ladder down here. I'll do this with a priority of 9, I want this to get done. So we can kind of pool this water down here, because since we're doing food, I do want to get into this ice biome as fast as possible and get into Sleetweed and hopefully under 20 cycles. We're at cycle 7 now, so I need this water here that's blocking the entrance here to kind of pool down here so it's out of our way, because it's kind of annoying there. Water in the starting biome has not been one of our best things to happen so far, so yeah, we'll just kind of let it go down here. What's going on? Kill the hatch. Priority 9 attack. I'm not one for saving hatches. Here's the proof. Bye, hatch. See you later. Well, actually, never see you again. Oh, that's so evil. Got work pending. Now, do I want to put someone that's on permanent cook? I think it's too early for that, because, I mean, we still have calories, more calories than we did earlier, so that's good. You know what, you can cancel going into that water. Now, is Bonnie going to drown here? Because that's what my Duplicants always do. Awesome. Now, I'm actually thinking that the next thing we'll research will be the interior decor, because I do want to have the stress levels go down. I don't want it is going down, but I don't want it to get any higher because of, you know, they're going to be doing a lot of work very soon. That's just how I do. Awesome. So they're going poop over here. That's good. In this little confined space so that we don't get any polluted oxygen in here. I don't want any nasty gas in here. I'm going to try and keep the base clean through this playthrough, because I think the game is better that way. Now, do I want to have them do a little bit of a quick sweep? I think I really do. If I'm being honest, I think I'll let them sweep all this up, because that does contribute to the stress. We do have 5 duplicants, so we are going to need another cot. So let's put that in right there. They're not even moving. No, they're all yelling for a toilet. Let's give them their wish. Let's put in another toilet, huh? Nobody works good if they don't get the poop, so... Right, so they're putting in the second toilet. Now, 2 toilets is better than 1. Well, that sounded kind of weird, actually. But it is, because when you have one that's either clogged or being used, the other dupe will kind of not do anything and just get stressed from it. So if there's 2, like, especially with only 5 dupes, they'll easily have access to this all the time, so... And while we're here, I'm going to put in 1 storage container, and we'll put the organics in here so that anything that can emit polluted gas from rotting will be in this enclosed space, and it will be out of, like, this barrier here that we started. We don't really have too many organics, but there is a slime biome here. Now, these things are notorious for slime that gets rotted into polluted dirt, and then it emits polluted oxygen in the meantime, and then it fills up the base with polluted oxygen, which I guess your dupes can actually breathe, but it's not a really good way to play the game, especially with the upcoming update, the Outbreak upgrade. It's going to contain a lot of diseases and pathogens, so you kind of want to avoid just running your base off polluted oxygen, because it's not how the game is supposed to be played. And that's my opinion, guys. Don't kill me for that right there, okay? Just my opinion. So yeah, I'm going to kind of let them sweep through this stuff here, and I'm just going to put in a couple more storage containers so that all this stuff has somewhere to go, because these will get kind of full really fast, so I want to avoid that. This guy, I thought he was going to sleep in the bathroom. That would have been kind of stupid on his part, but he just went to the bathroom. Now he's going to complain about getting no sleep. So let's copy these settings here. Boom. Awesome. There we go. Look at Frankie eating. Nice. Eating and breathing, the asteroid dream, huh? So how is our research going? About halfway done with fine dining, so that's good. You know, I'm thinking about, instead of just going from top to bottom, the next thing I'm going to do is interior decor, so I can kind of make the base prettier. Okay, now that everything's kind of working in sync, you know what, actually, I think I'm going to cancel these sweep and mop orders, just because I'll just do it offline, because I'm sure you guys don't want to see that, and it's kind of really boring. We do have another duplicant, so let's see what kind of skills they actually have. We have a +8 digger. This is good. Can eat and poop a lot. That's alright. This guy's a good learner, but we already have one. This guy's good at construction, but he's scared. I'm not really sure. I'm thinking let's go with Stinky the digger. Stinky as an irritable bowel. I get the connection. Let's print them on in. Welcome to hell, bud. Now, This guy's gonna start research, and that's good. He's gonna be spending a lot of time there. Hope he's happy with his job. Now, I'm thinking let's start digging this way. I really want to get to the side of the map. That's just one of the things I really enjoy doing. So let's lay the rest of this platform out here. What is going on with this poop? See, this is giving off polluted oxygen. I don't like that. I'm really tempted to put in... You know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna put in another one of these airlocks right there, just to be safe. Because I don't want any of that nasty gas coming in here. I really hate that stuff. I really, really do. And then they'll kind of dig this bit out, I guess. You have a bed beyond reach. How did he get there? Max, seriously? How did that even happen? Okay, let's priority 9 this platform here. And just some polluted water here. Hey, Max, mop that up, would ya? He's like, hell no, I'm trapped. Alright, whatever, Max, you win. Cancel. Come on, hurry up, save Max's life here. Alright, so we are getting on with the digging here, which is a good thing. I think I'm going to end the episode here, so if you have anything to add, please feel free to do so in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you feel it's worthy of your subscription, I thank you for the support, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Peace.